So guys, today we're going to be talking about the new FX6 that Sony just released, the new cinema camera, and let's get into it. Okay, so the new FX6 is just under $6,000. It's $5,998, and this is a video on why I think it's not worth the hype, and these are my thoughts, and you should just stick to a cheaper camera that is half the price, which is the Sony A7S III. It has pretty much exactly the same specs. The A7S III does 4K 120, 10-bit 422 internally. So you're gonna get really you can get a lot of room working with color grading and stuff with a 10-bit 422. The FX6 does 4K 120 as well, 10-bit 422, full HD, 240 FPS, which is 1080p for 240 FPS. Also, the A7S III does that as well. So, I mean, these are really close. The autofocus on the A7S III is a bit better. So, I mean, yeah, if you have a cinema camera, you're probably not gonna use autofocus. If you're really like filming movies with it and stuff, you're gonna use manual focus mainly. But if you really like autofocus, the A7S III is a little bit better. The low light though, they're really close. I mean, the FX might be a little bit better in low light, but the sensors are pretty much the same. The FX is a little bit better, obviously, because it's a $6,000 camera. Obviously, since it's $6,000, you're gonna have more customization and more like buttons and just overall a more professional camera, because it's obviously their cinema camera. It's honestly probably better than the FX9, which is the big brother to that, and it's 10 grand, and the FX6 is probably better. But I'm saying that if you I'm saying that like if you're really on a budget and you're not making like big movies, or you're not making like big short films that are seen by a ton of people, I feel like the Sony A7S III is a lot better for the price. You get more out of the A7S III for the price than for the FX9. The FX6. The FX6, you don't get as much. You still get a lot at the price, but you don't get as much. I'm not one of these people that just like kind of lies to you and say, "Oh, this camera's amazing. The FX6 is amazing." I mean, yeah, it's pretty good, but the A7S III was just released and it's $3,500 compared to $6,000, which is almost double, and you get almost exact same specs. So, and it's the same sensors, a full frame. It's not even like medium format or large format. It's the same. So, I believe that the A7S III is the way to go. That's the way I would go if I had the money. Obviously, I would get that because I'm not making tons of money. But if I had a lot of money, I'd probably still go for the A7S III. Also, the A7S III is a lot lighter. You could it's just, I don't know, just so much lighter. It's so much smaller, and it's overall like it's easier to travel with too if you really want to travel. So like the A7S III does everything, while the FX9 is just pretty much just based for like when you could. It's not really run and gun as much as the A7S III. So if you're really in the run and gun and you really just want to record right away, then the A7S III is better for you. And you can make movies on that. Honestly, the A7S III, it's that good. There's no actual winner to this video, but if you are more of a run and gun person and you want to like shoot say like weddings, travel videos, you could honestly shoot like movies and short films on it, but it's lighter, it's more compact, it's easier to travel with. Then go for the A7S III. If you're strictly to short films, you're definitely not gonna do this for weddings. I mean, this thing's like three times bigger than the A7S III. So you're literally just gonna be like holding it with that handle on the top where like the microphone should go. You should like that. So it's obviously not going to be ideal for weddings and stuff. So yeah, so if you're strictly into movies and short films and more like just cinematic things, then go for the FX9. But if you don't have the budget, you can go for the A7S III. Not really tell a difference. You cannot really tell the difference. There is a difference, but you can't really tell it. It's not a huge gap. So for the price range, so yeah, that's what I think. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for 700 subscribers. I hit it probably like a week ago, I think. I think I hit it a week ago, and I'm already at 715, which is pretty good. On the road to 1,000, and after that, monetization. So hopefully I can get 4,000 hours of watch time so I can get monetized. And well, I do have 4,000 hours, but I need to get it within a year. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm probably gonna make videos of more cameras, lenses, ND filters, like I said. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and catch you in the next one, which might be tomorrow or soon. So bye.